we want to find the surface area for this curve. X equals to 1/3 y squared plus 2 to the 3/2. You can see that this is the x is the function right here. Therefore, we're going to have to solve for dx over dy. So what I have, after I integrate, after taking the derivative, I ended up with 1/2 y squared plus 2 or 1/2 times 2y square root of y squared plus 2. Now, when you have 1 plus dx over dy squared, we ended up with 1 plus y squared plus 2. And then when you simplify that, you're going to get 1 plus y to the 4th plus 2y squared. And then when you factor, you ended up with y squared plus 1 squared. So for the surface area, I can take out the 2 pi. From 1 to 2, I get y squared plus 1 dy. All right, now we can simplify that. Plus y dy. So when we integrate, we ended up with 2 pi 1/4 y to the 4th plus 1/2 y squared from 1 to 2. And then when you evaluate, you ended up with 4 plus 2 minus 1/4 minus 1/2. So the answer is going to be 21 over 2 pi. And that's the surface area. For this example, we're going to find the surface area rotating about the y-axis. So you can see that I have right here from 0 to 1 for y. Now notice that the curve is symmetric about the y-axis. From x equal to -1 to x equals to 1. So we're gonna use the portion of the curve from x equal to 0 to x equals to 1. So I'm gonna rewrite the function. So we're gonna rewrite as a function of y as a function of x. So y to the 2/3 equals to 1 minus x to the 2/3. So I need to get rid of that 2/3. So it should be 1 minus x to the 2/3 to the 3/2. Now we're going to take the derivative. I get 3/2, 1 minus x to the 2/3, 1/2. And doing the chain rule, we should take care of the inside, -2/3, x to the -1/3. Let's rewrite. So we get negative square root of 1 minus x to the 2/3 over x to the 1/3. Therefore, when we have 1 plus y prime squared is going to be 1 plus 1 minus x to the 2/3 over x to the 2/3 now because I squared it. Simplify that, we ended up with x to the 2/3 plus 1 minus x to the 2/3 over x to the 2/3. So we ended up with, cancel, cancel. So we ended up with x to the negative 2/3. So taking the surface area from 0 to 1, 2 pi x square root of 1 plus y prime squared dx is going to be 2 pi from 0 to 1, and I have negative 1/3. Right? So you can see that right here we have x, so we should rewrite this and make it into 3 over 3 so we can simplify. So now what I have is 2 pi integral from 0 to 1 x to the 2/3 dx. So when we integrate that, we ended up with 3/5 x to the 5/3. Evaluate from 0 to 1. So it's going to be 2 pi 3/5, which is 6 pi over 5.